My name is Deriall Reed. I am in my senior year at Roosevelt University. I will be graduating May 2020. I am also the Associate District Executive of RTV here in Chicago, Restoring the Village. It's an initiative we have with the Boy Scouts.
Jeff Isaac, I'm the CEO of the Pathway to Adventure Council here in Chicago. I've been around here for 2 years. I've been in my career for a very long time. And previous to this, I was the CEO in Palm Beach and before then in Michigan.
I decided to do this program for one reason only. It was to make sure when I graduated, I had a chance of making sure I landed a career that I actually liked. And on top of that, to not just struggle when I graduated. I transferred from a college named Lincoln College. When I transferred from Lincoln College, I was trying to get accepted to either to Roosevelt, DePaul, or UIC. And I got accepted to Roosevelt and DePaul, which is great. And I started comparing the both schools, and I wanted to see what they could offer me as a student. And between the both of them, Roosevelt had the professional mentoring program, and that's the sole reason why I chose Roosevelt, because DePaul didn't have that. They didn't have that opportunity of me getting to meet someone in corporate America that could help build me as a student and to help me in my career graduating afterwards.
Got a chance to talk to President Ali, and from there, got me connected with the student. I said, well, we'll take anyone. She connected me with Deriall, and we've been off to the races since then. And it's been exciting. We wanted to make sure we kind of, for another generation, be able to kind of give some leadership and direction to someone who basically wants it.
I got my first call, I believe it was around 3 o'clock. I had just got out of class, and I had called Jeff. Jeff planned it 2 weeks in advance. And Jeff told me, he said, meet me at the Board of Trade. Now, I've never been to the Board of Trade, nor did I know anything about how to get there. We go there, Jeff's sitting in a chair, and I asked someone to, point me in the direction of where he's at. We sat there, and we had a good 20-minute conversation. From there, I met two, main power players at the Board of Trade behind the scenes. Jeff talked to me and introduced me as if he'd known me for like years. And I'm like, I don't know this guy, But the main thing that I got from that conversation was I had somebody that really had my back and just said, hey, I want you to understand I got you. Let's make sure we do everything in our power to push the needle forward and make sure you graduate on time, so when you graduate, you don't have to worry about anything. And then he gave me his card on the elevator. It was like, here's your golden ticket. That just made me feel good that day. I was like, okay, I met Jeff.
From my side, I knew that I need to have someone that, I'm not going to use the word legacy, but someone that was hungry to do well in the world. And that person was Deriall. Now, it could have been anywhere. Could have been Sally, could have been whoever the case might be. But by being in our presence, I wanted to make sure that he was exposed to the right people. That meant a lot. Because a lot of times young people, when you come out of college, you're trying to figure out what direction to go in. Who do I know? That kind of thing. Here, the BSA, Boy Scouts of America, I want to make sure that our alumni and the people we deal with in business know who this young person is, no matter who he might be. Turned out to be Deriall. I said, all right, yeah. He's more than just simply a mentee. He's someone we're about to employ.
Yeah, the most surprising part ever was getting hired by the Boy Scouts of America. I don't have a bachelor's yet, but I'm working this year to get my bachelor's. The biggest thing that has allowed me to do is talk to people on, who have their bachelor's on a professional level and say, hey, I work for the Boy Scouts, and still go to class after that. And then going to class and taking everything that I've already learned and applying it in the classroom setting. The best thing that Jeff gave me, and most people don't understand, is that 24-hour contact. It gives me a leg up on anything like, yo, Jeff, I need help on this. And he's willing to spend the time to explain anything towards me, so I really appreciate that.
For me, there's an old saying that he who knows how will always have a job, but he who knows why will always be the boss. Think like the boss. My job is to teach him how to think like the boss. What is important in life? All the noise that's around him might be just that. It could be from his background, could be from family, could be from whatever. But how to deliver the bang for the buck, deliver the mission, accomplish what needs to be done today, that's what he's learning. And for me, the best thing about it is knowing that one day he's going to be someone in a position to move the needle for some other person in life. And that's pretty exciting for me.